putting that link down below for you guys whenever this video goes out. And let us begin our live play. The game is about being a criminal and can optionally include obscene language, discussion of sexuality, and romance. It can also deal with triggering subjects. And Zoe, get the fuck off my desk. Get off my desk. Get off my desk. Every time I start talking into the camera. It can also deal with triggering subjects such as violence and self. In my line of work, you learn to look at the big picture, crafting your design for it little by little. Everything connects up, dotted lines and arrows, symbols, a path leading from A to B to C to D. When you do your job right, it's clean and precise, professional, and awesome. I love it when a plan comes together. It's not possible to predict every step, of course. A skilled schemer is also an impressive improviser. You adjust the plan on the fly, but in the end, you'll get where you're going, where you need to be. But that assumes one of the big X factors, which is really rarely a simple X to solve for. Where are you actually going? What are you destined to become? This world doesn't have to be this way. We can change things, change them for the better. You and I, we can tear it down and build it back up, make a better future, so nobody has to go through the same pain we did. We don't have to be trapped in their system. We can break free, do what we want, when we want, how we want. Two of a kind against them all, living a life of pleasure and freedom in whatever manner we choose. No one can stop us. My own internal algorithms are a dead-end loop of suffering and misery. External inputs are clearly required in order to balance my equation. Your input has become a vital component in this transformation. Do not discount your own potential. It is vast and incalculable, even for me. We're all playing the roles that were picked out for us. Sometimes we see the strings, sometimes we don't spot them until they're too late. But in the end, we don't have to be what they say we are. There's no destiny, there are so many possibilities to choose. Can't see all the possibilities for myself. Not here, not now. Maybe they're out there. And if I'm going to become who I need to be, if I'm to find my destiny, I'm gonna need your help getting honest.
You want a full reference?
Hold upright in my chair, neck feeling sore and stiff from the impromptu. Did I doze off? It's okay, you had a long night. Yeah, in hindsight, the 6-hour nachos, cartoons, binge, before the big day, probably not. My best decision, turn ambiance down. That's really what. But honestly, this is boring. Boring. This whole office is boring. I can't believe I gotta apply for a job here. A job of all. If my mom saw me sitting here filling paperwork for the man, she'd think that I was totally uncool. That'd be such a disappointment. I feel a creeping wave of shame running down my spine from the mere thought of it. To be proud of you for doing what needs to be done. Yeah, I guess. I mean, she did some uncool things too in the name of being cool. I can do the same. I can follow in her footsteps. Wait, what time is it? I looked up quickly at the clock. Crap, I've got like 5 minutes to finish this paperwork or we'll be late. Need your help here. Fill this out for me, quick. Fake last name. Oh, I can be pale as a motherfucking ghost. They, them. Wearing, full words, romance, yes. Sexuality, yes. Okay, so my alias is gonna be Lilith Dakar, pronouns they, them, and I'm alright with, romance and sex. All of that sound good? Pleased to meet you too. Aww. Cute, in my little suit. That's me, Lilith Dakar, a good name for an inspiring young intern, I hope. I straighten the stack of papers, quickly carrying them over to the receptionist. With a smile, she accepts my forms, glancing them over briefly before greeting me warmly. Good work, and right on time. Welcome to the team. Thank you for your cooperation. Right, that's me, cooperative. I'm extremely cooperative. I'm Lilith Cooperative Dakar. And I'm looking forward to starting my job today, man. Just point me at more paperwork and I'll take care of it. I'll increase our glorious company's shareholder value within a day, or my name isn't Lilith Dakar, unpaid intern. That hurts. That hurts more than it should. That's the kind of go-getter attitude we love to see here at Legitimate Business Company. I'm gonna fucking... Absolutely. I've read all the interviews with Leonard, Mr. Legitimate. I mean, he's so innovative and market disruptive. I use a legit booked computer at home for everything I do. Right, so we don't need to bring you up to speed on the latest LDOS version. How did Gibson phrase it? He made me memorize the technobabble babble. I'm not sure I remember. Something about ASD drives, or was it SSD? Solid state? New storage optimization algorithms for solid state drives? Yeah, hell yeah, I did it. Thank you for the assist. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine. What are we, like the handler of the supervillain or whatever? We have coffee and pastries in the break room. Most toilet paper in the restrooms is free. Most of the toilet paper in the restroom. Please clock out from your desk before utilizing either. Casual off-duty socialization time with your fellow coworkers is allowed as well. Simply clock out before. Oh god, this sucks. Every non-work task stays off the company dime. Got it. That's entirely reasonable and not at all overreaching. I'm glad you see things our way. Well, I have duties to attend to. Please feel free to explore and get a feel for the facility. Within security boundaries, of course. Of course. You won't have any problems for me. No problems? Did I say no problems? Oh, I'm sorry. Guess I told a little white lie. What I meant to say is, they'll have all the problems. That's beneath this deceptively ordinary exterior lies a soul of chaos and mischief. For my real name is Penny Larceny. Little Mix, steal your stuff. I sneak in under the cover of darkness, tear down every defense between me and my target, and get away clean. Everyone knows and fears Penny Larceny, the hottest young supervillain of this generation. Look the hell out, world. I'm coming for your stuff. Your precious, precious stuff. Right, and I'm the mysterious voice in your head. Together, we cause crime. Hell yeah, Rock, I'm a mysterious voice in my head. And this latest caper is what's going to put me on the map. We live in a world of masks and capes, villains and heroes, and I live pretty firmly outside of society's rule. A mask since I was born. Some become masks by choice, either eager for power and conquest, but many are forced into out of desperation and poverty. It's a crap sack world out there, full of leaves and have-nots. Or haves and have-nots. I can't read. Stay in society's good graces, obey, and conform, or be pushed out. That's why masks have loosely banded together to support each other. Clearly no one else gives a shit about us, and that's why I'm here today. Plans your schemes, our resources. Crimer. One of the support structures for the mask community is Crimer, a combination social media network and gig economy market for supervillains. With access to Crimer, I could work with the best of the best, elite masks who run with huge crews and multi-million-dollar operations. But the app is invitation only, and I don't have the connections I need to score access. So I'm gonna steal a Crimer invite from the ones that I suspect secretly front the operation. Legitimate business company. And that's why I'm sneaking in under the guise of some aspiring corporate toady, while I secretly plot my rise to power. You and I, we're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. Worldwide supervillain legends. You ready? Yeah, you have a lot of confidence in our tag team. I like that. Oh yeah, we work well together. Put our heads together and we can figure out anything. Hey, don't worry about making mistakes or wrong choices, okay? Between the two of us, we can recover from any fumbles. There's no way to completely fail a heist. If things get sloppy, so what? The two of us can still figure out a way through it all. Don't let fear of failure guide your every decision. What fun is that? Way too stressful a way to live. Now let's get to that. Unfortunately, that nap cost us some time. We can only scout out 3 locations in the building before the day's over. What should we investigate first? I trust your instincts. You're pretty good at this sort of thing. Server farm. We're gonna need access to their databases, so checking out their data storage would be a smart move. The room's cool and crisp thanks to that heavy air conditioning. Plenty of vents, too small for me, not too small for Gibson. Okay, good to know. That someone spotted me. Oh, come on, are you serious? I may be serious? What am I serious about? Wish they'd stop sending interns down here just to report that the mail servers are down. I know, okay, I'm working on it. And every clueless newbie that they send my way just slows down my work. Hey, that's my cue to leave. But it really did help. It'd really help if I could study their servers closely. To get Gibson the information we'll need, he's gonna whine if I don't. Odds are we'll need free run of the computers to store the primary invite. This is probably the most critical part of today's scouting. Is there a way to stick around without enraging this guy despite him being lousy with computers? Sympathize with his problems. Yeah, I know, I told them it was a waste of your time sending me down here. They just don't listen. Exactly, it's so frustrating. And the sucky part of all of this could have been avoided if they'd listened to my recommendations. I said that LML wasn't really ready for enterprise use, that the buffer overrun problem wasn't fixed, but it would have cost money to fix. Tell me about it. I'm an unpaid intern doing the work of a full-time employee, cheap bastards, all of them. Why do we put up with it anyway? The suit's ignoring us, forcing us to scrape by with a minimum while they get rid. Wouldn't it be better to tell them where to stick it and bail on all this? If I wasn't up to my eyeballs in mortgage payments, maybe, but this is the best I can get. I need the best I can get from my family. I just hope they don't try to shift the blame to me for this mess. Okay, I gotta get back to work, but hey, thanks. Nice to know I'm not the only one who sees how shitty legitimate it is. I'll let you get back to it. Good luck, okay? Buffer overrun, bug, and element. Perfect. Gibson's gonna have a field day with that one. Although, I feel bad that our heist might hurt. Maybe I can get Gib to cover our digital tracks so he doesn't take the blame. And if all else fails, well, move a few zeros from Lenny's account to this dude's account. Sounds fun to me. Okay, what are we investigating? Security off. Survey the security. It's gotta be your number one obstacle to any successful case. But as I'm approaching the main security office, I notice something funny stuck in the carpet. Glitter? And colorful paper scraps? I know what this is. Okay, I've got my cover story. Quickly, I duck into an empty break room, grabbing a box of untouched donuts, and sweep on it. Underneath a banner of glossy, paper-strung lettering, reading "Happy Retirement, Carl." Hello, we're celebrating in here. Great, I brought you boys some extra treats. Pastries are always welcome at a party, even if delivered by a newcomer intern. The good stuff? We never get the good stuff in here. Hey guys, this kid brought the good stuff. Cheers go up from the gathered security guards. It's the box of sweet jelly-filled delight. Oh, I don't want to fucking don't. Multiple security camera monitoring stations, redundant systems, several digital recording docks. You new here, kid? I mean, yeah, I just got started today. You're leaving today, huh? One more shift to go and I'm happily retired. Just call me Carl, happily retired John Smith. And I'm Lilith Cooperative Dakar, apparently. Man, I'd love to be retired. I know I have like 40 years to go, but that sounds, yep, I got all the time in the world for fishing, playing with my grandkids, working on my model railroad, uninterruptible power supplies, a whole bank of alarm monitors, only 2 doors in and out with clear lines of sight. Kid, you okay there? Oh, sorry, just wow, there's a lot of tech stuff in here, huh? I just file paperwork. I don't know much about any of this. All looks so complicated. No need to worry, even if I'm off the clock after tonight, the boys will keep you safe. We got the best security crew in the world, don't we? Rousing cheer goes up from the well-fed party people. The equipment I've seen so far is out of date, out of repair, but this nerve center of security tech is solid. There has to be a flaw here I can exploit. I need conversational lead-in so I can sneak in questions. Ask about his grandkids. How old are they, your grandkids? Oh, one's about as old as you. Hey, I got a pretty big extended family. Probably be a great-granddad sooner or later. Rather than babies yelling in my ear than these damn false alarms. False alarm? Old equipment, damned outdated. But don't you worry, kid. We're on the ball around here. Always check out any alarm. Never assume it's false. That's policy. Damn, meaning they'll come running no matter how tiny the alarm I trip. Can't be sloppy. If any twitch will summon security. Well, good to know. Hey, I gotta get back to my desk. Did you know that they measure everything you do here down to the minute? Don't I know it? Not gonna miss that part of the job. Hey, never lose that smile, okay? No matter how rough it gets working for this one, you can find happiness no matter what. It'll all be worth it in the end. I'll do my best, sir. I always figured these company drones were soul-crushingly depressed. How Carl managed so many years in this hellhole with the spirits held high is a mystery to me. I know a lot of the things I do end up hurting people at the lowest levels. It's not like I enjoy causing them trouble. If some stuffed suits at the top get hassled, sure, good. But I'm glad Carl is getting out of here before I cause some damage. Okay, what are we investigating next? Neo's office. This is risky. It's the most secure room in the building, but I'd hate to miss my chance to get a look at how it's locked down. Not hard to contrive a reason to drop in. Overhear someone talking about delivering quarterly reports, swipe the folder off their desk and walk it up. A little dodgy for an intern to be doing this job, but this place doesn't seem very organized. I'm sure I can fumble out an excuse. And as I approach with my thick folder of printouts in hand, I see an obstacle in my... Geez, Lenny, secretary. I thought she just handled the internship program. But too late to turn around and avoid her attention. She spots me usually. Hello again, Miss Car. Can I help you with something? Okay, roll with it and improv. I was asked to bring the quarterly report from Mr. Legitimate to his office. Is he in there? If not, I could just duck in and leave the papers on his desk. Because that's the only way I'm ever getting in, if she allows it. You see the earn marks of no less than 3 layers of security here. Biometrics, pressure sensors, volumetric cameras. Odds are just as many, if not more, layers of invisible security systems exist beyond that. Things may be sloppy elsewhere in the building, but his personal office is Fort fucking not. I'm afraid Mr. Legitimate values his privacy and does not want to be disturbed. Yeah, he's kind of reclusive, isn't he? I've never even seen a picture of the man. Mr. Legitimate feels his technology speak for him. He gives no interviews to avoid stealing the spotlight from the hard work his company does. He's quite humble like that. A true leader. A visionary. Maybe he's the king in yellow, or maybe he doesn't exist. Some of the conspiracy nuts in the mass community. Don't worry, I'd be happy to take those forms for him and to him on your behalf. But why are you carrying such critical documents and not the director of finances? Show some ambition. I know this isn't my normally assigned duty, but I just really wanted to show what I can do. So I volunteered to take the report right up to the top, because that's where I'm headed. The scene, next to car. In the future, please stick to your assigned duties. We have a very specific chain of command and follow it carefully. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. Oh, jeez, I hope I didn't just hurt my prospects for full-time employment here. No harm done, of course. You learned a valuable lesson, yes? Legitimate business for a company has leaders and followers. Everything works best when you follow the leader. There's a natural order in this world, and those who follow the order find happiness and satisfaction. Those who cannot, well, right. I'm a fan of happiness and satisfaction. It won't happen again. On your way now. I hope that the primer invites aren't in there, because I'd need days of recon to properly break into that fortress. Oh, whatever. Odds are that it's an empty room, and Leonard Legitimate is a ghost anyway. Or an alien. Or an alien ghost. Workday's winding down. Can I sneak any more investigation before I need to scoot out the door? Oh, mixed a car. Once a lost in thought, I completely missed the office overlord sliding on in to join me. Yes, ma'am? I know you're likely wrapping up for the day, but I'm afraid I have to be the bearer of bad news. I'm afraid this isn't going to work out. Please put your things in a standard issue severance cardboard box and exit to the parking lot. What? It seems you performed an unauthorized reallocation of company nutritional resources today. Donuts, coffee, protein bars, and other miscellaneous foods are to remain in their designated break areas, and I'm afraid this violation is unacceptable. We're gonna have to let you go. Thank you and have a pleasant day. Close call, but maybe this is for the best. It's not like I was gonna punch in for more work tomorrow. Time to scoot along home and plan my daring heist. Home sweet home. Jesus Christ, bestie? You live like this? I'm squatting, of course. I can't afford rent in this town, even with some ill-gotten gains. Also a bad idea to leave a paper trail when you're a man. But it's not so bad. No neighbors to annoy me, given the place is condemned. Unless the fungal growth in the west wing becomes sentient or something. We've got utilities most of the time. Peace and quiet all of the time. And this feels just homey enough to be home. More of a home than we've had in a long, long time. Oh, sorry. When I say we, I don't mean me and you. I mean me and Gibson. And you. Oh, where is Gib? Gibson! Gib. I'm back from scouting. Honey, I was napping. Aw, it's a little kitty cat. We have a crime kitty. Aw. I'd like to think that Zoe would come with me on crime. Gibson crawls out from under the couch, his favorite napping spot, and jumps on top of the booster pile of books in front of our computer. What time is it? I thought we still had a few hours until the ice. It's crime time, my friend. It's crime o'clock. It's 1/2 crime. Little crime hand and the big crime hand are pointing to... No more using crime as an adjective, please. I've got a headache. Oh, the little ears. Your visor is giving you trouble again? I think the implant housing come loose. I might need to go to the veterinarian again. And before you say it, yes, I mean the crime veterinarian, thank you. I wasn't gonna say it. Honest. Are you okay for helping out the heist tonight? Maybe I could fly solo on this one, just me and my voice, and leave you dealing with the crimer servers alone. I'll just power on through the headache. Walk me through your findings. something else to focus on. What's the game plan? I don't want to make Kitty job if Kitty not feel good. Kitty have headache. Kitty no do crime. Kitty hurt. Kitty hurt if do crime. And I'm doing this for him as much as I'm doing itself. The cybernetics in his head need tuning every few weeks and are not cheap. If huge scores, a big heist through crimer, or what it takes to keep my best friend in good health, so be it. Aww, the kitties are best friends. I wheel my portable chalkboard to the center of the room, ready to craft a master plan. Legitimate business company, bottom dollar bidder, security for the most part. A basic boring gray box of concrete and glass and failed dream. Why is there a happy little sun in the corner? Aren't we infiltrating the place at night? Don't question my process, Gibson. This should be a cakewalk, honest. We'll grapple up the side of the building, infiltrating through the rooftop access door. So you scouted the roof already? No. Look, I was busy with others. But you know there isn't a lock, but you know me, there isn't a lock out there that I can't beat. I'll be fine. Once inside, we'll gain access to their air vents, and that's where you'll come in. You'll head down into the server room through the vents, where you can work your magic. Not only did I spot plenty of air vents you can use, I found out that L-Mill has a buffer overrun problem. A delicious zero-day exploit. Good work, Penny. Once you finish your magic and add me to the crimer access list, we'll slip out the way we came. But we avoid the security room and the CEO's office. There are no fly zones for us. Our alarms have hair triggers, and they're diligent about investigating. Now that we know that, we know to proceed slow and safe. Flip in, have crimer, flip out, before anyone notices. Back home in time for cartoons. Sound good? It's not the most airtight plan, but it'll work out okay. I'll go load up my cyberware and with some LDOS exploits and be ready to go in a jiff. Or a gift. I always get a little bit nervous before a caper like this. Excitement, anxiety, hard to say. But I promise you, we'll be just fine. Cross my heart and hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye. Please do none of those. Double pinky promise? You have pinky promise with your disembodied voice. Pinky promise. All that good stuff. Okay, let's do that. Let's do the hike. Crisp evening air, the excitement of a house under cover of midnight or nightfall. I can't breathe. I live for these moments. Crouching in the shadows of the building, ready to make my ascent. First, honest chat and a bear to fancy feast. Do you copy? Penny, I'm literally in your backpack right now. I can hear you even without the cobbling. And my call sign is Shadow Lord Hellclaw, the Nightmare Bringer, not fancy feast. Can't use your Warlock main as a call sign. Oh my god. Now hunker down. I'm heading up and I don't want you falling out. Relax, I'm pretty padded back here. I'll be fine. Don't worry about Gibson. He's safe and sound back there. We've got this all figured out. Good thief comes prepared, and I'm a very good thief. You have as snug as a bug in a rug. Aw. He has room to loaf. Double zipper all the way. Air vent. Most of that was his design. He knows his needs, and I'm only happy to keep him comfortable when I'm busy running and climbing and stuff. Right, back to the act. On the rooftop, coming up. A grapple gun may be old hardware, family heirloom, but it gets the job done. It whizzes up the building, snags on, and up I go. Scaling up the side of the building with Gibson in my pack is tricky, but it's nothing I haven't done before. And soon we're on the darkened roof. Upon landing, I move quickly, looking for some sort of access door. My instinct tells me that this place has a rooftop entrance, but if I'm wrong, well, we might be climbing back down and looking for open. Aha! A door. Looks like a numeric keypad lock, but the door's nothing special. I whip out my crowbar, ready to pop this sucker open. Check for alarms first. Oh shit, yeah, I should do that. Sorry, I just got so excited, you know? Hard to tell from the side of the door, but I bet you there's an alarm attached to this thing. We can deal with this. I bust out my electromagnetic computer. You're what? It's totally a thing. Magnetic North loaned it to me. His husband designed it. Single use, but it'll get the job done. It burns the one-use battery out, but the gadget does the job. We're in. Next up, avoiding any offices or cubicles where people are pulling some serious mandatory overtime. Right, gotta get you to the server rooms. Get me to the air vent. I memorized the layout from the blueprint. Sneakily, I sneaked my way along. Damn it, I forgot the alarms here have a hair trigger. Quickly cover my exit with a small-sized smoke bomb before bolting to hide under the chunky customer service desk. Almost immediately, a guard sweeps into the area, looking around in confusion before grumbling into his radio. I thought the damn false alarms in accounting got fixed. All clear here, probably just the wind rattling the windows or something. Any exits to go sweep other floors. Carl wasn't kidding, motion trackers must be hyper-sensitive. Fortunately, the guards seem a bit desensitized to them. Not saying I should trip them all for fun, but at least I know I can evade, right? You could also use them as a distraction. Oh, I like that, oldie but goodie. And enhanced by the alarms. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind for later. Let's not get distracted. Air vents. Gotta find a viable air vent. Okay, this one will do. I pop the 4 screws holding it in place. Look at the little kitty! I love Gibson. Gibson, my favorite character. Look at him. He pop out of the bag and he on the shoulder. Got it. Be careful, Fancy Feast. Fine. I'll use Fancy Feast if only because feasting on my enemies is very lion-like. Baby home! Baby home. Baby home. I missed baby. I missed you. I'm recording right now. But baby home and I love baby. I'm committing crime. Oh my goodness, Zoe wants her daddy to give her love. There's a cat in this game. His name is Gibson and he rides around in my backpack and he commits crimes with me. Gibson hops down and climbs into the vent. He's a good little criminal. He's a good little criminal. Tuck myself under the desk, keeping my voice low as I track his progress through the comms. Oh my goodness, look at the kitty, baby. Look at the, well, you're petting a kitty right now. He looks like Zoe, but like a cartoon and like has a visor. Look at him. Oh, he's a little criminal. We're pulling off a heist. We're pulling off a heist. Yeah, we're criminals. Me and the cat are criminals together. Yeah, but he's so cute doing it. He has a little space in my backpack. He's a hacker cat. He has cybernetic implant. Isn't that adorable? No. We're about to go steal. I don't know. I didn't do it. But now we have to keep them upgraded, so we need money for that. Besides, he seems happy. He's sentient. He has headaches, though. Poor baby. Right, then left, then down. Don't worry, I see a route that'll help me climb back up when I'm done. And I'm in. Hey, this is a sweet setup. Lots of great high-powered CPU rack. Focus, Fancy Feast. A buffer overrun exploit. I'm on it now. This will be a lot easier with that trick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh what? What uh-oh? I don't like uh-oh. I'm in, but there's no primer database. Not even a trace of it. Not here. What? No, it's gotta be here. Plenty legitimate behind primer. He has to be. I did my homework on this. Check again, dig deeper. Checked and dug and checked and primer is in. Oh, well crap, it isn't in the building. Yes, but it's in the building, but not here, not in the server farm. Looks like it moved last week, transferred to the personal workstation of Mr. Legitimate. It's in the CEO's office. CEO's office? Well, shit. Okay, come on back up. We'll figure this out. We could probably get to the CEO's office through the vents too, right? Together we sneak on through the offices in search of Mr. Legitimate's lane. I already scoped out Lenny's office, but it's the freaking best seal. There's no way I can cleanly crack into that place without setting off so many alarms. Pause before the intimidating secured door. I have no clue what's in there. Might not be an office at all. We could be waltzing into something very big and dangerous. Nobody's seen Leonard Legitimate in years. Maybe he doesn't even exist. Maybe he does. Maybe he's the king of yellow who runs primer. But if our data's inside, we gotta go in. And that's that. Trigger a dozen other alarms and use the chaos as a cover. Gib, how can I make a lot of mayhem in a very short amount of time? I'm gonna spam this place with alarms and use it to cover the break-in. I have to investigate every single false positive. Oh jeez, that's dangerous. It's dangerous line of work, Fancy Feast, but the life we've chosen. Okay. I installed a back door while I was in the servers, so I can trigger alarms all over the building. Lead them on a merry chase everywhere except here. How long do you need to break this door? Don't know, 2 minutes minimum. Let's get started. Gib ducks back into my backpack, firing up a cybernetic implant. I approach the boom door and begin tinkering with the access systems. Immediately, alarms start going off, both from the door and all over the building. What the hell is going on? Yes, I know these are all probably false positives. Check them anyway. Override coupon. Not someone can face the damn scanner. Maybe crap at computers with these specialized security gadgets. I've been beating them all my life. No, the main gate is not open. It's a ghost alarm. Start heading up to the top floor. Penny, hurry. I'm in. We're moving. Ooh, fancy off. Rising star of the tech sector. Disruptive market leader, innovator, creator, reclusive genius. But apparently he exists. People who don't exist don't need tacky office furniture. And no dust to speak of on any of it. One mystery solved, but not the mystery we came here to solve. We need primer access, and quickly. Close the door behind me and approach the impressive-looking legit station computer. Gib, you're up. I thought we were using our code names. I'm stressed, okay? I keep forgetting, and you called me Penny plenty of times. How long will it take to hit the Crimer database from here? Give me 2 minutes. No, 3. You've got, well, however many minutes it takes security to realize we're here. As Gibson bangs away on the keyboard, I'm left standing and waiting. Waiting to see if we succeed or get arrested or killed. I would not jeopardize the life of my kitty companion. It's gonna be hard work. Exactly, I've had a bad turn of it. Trying to fly solo. But with Crimer, I can support other masks, and they'll support me. Who says the bad guys can't work together? You and I work together, and we work pretty well. Despite you being a mysterious head voice. I'm not delusional. You aren't my brain tricking. You have an outsider's perspective on my life. You've proven that again and again. Tell me, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna find success and freedom? Am I gonna live happily ever after? Spoilers! Penny, I can't tell you exactly what's coming, just that there will be surprises ahead. Damn spoilers. I get it. You can only give me so much or it all falls apart. Quantum mechanics are really annoying, aren't they? Life would be so much simpler if there were one plan, but all of that is moot. Right here and now, the future can wait. I need to finish this caper and get Crimer access. After that, well, we'll explore the possibilities together. One forged Crimer access pass, a full login can write for Dominion. I also scraped a few gigs off the heavily encrypted data in the same folder. No idea what it is, but figured, hey, while we're at it, you did good, Gib. Okay, let's book it before things get any more complicated. Help Gibson into my backpack and turn to leave. And get marched deeper into the office. Oh shit, no, it was supposed to be your retirement. Carl! Damn it, why couldn't you have gone home at the end of the day? I'm not supposed to be in here. You're trespassing. Damn it, I do not want to fight a senior citizen, but he doesn't give me a choice. Hey, don't move. I said don't move. You're a supervillain, aren't you? I won't let you scramble my brain or boil my blood or shoot me with a freeze ray or... What? I don't do anything like that. Or turn me into a pile of applesauce or convert my atoms into gold or go back in time and kill my grandfather. I don't do any of those things either. Well, what is your superpower? All you masks have freaky ass superpowers. I could take him down by force, or maybe I can scare him into leaving me alone. Or would that just make it worse? I don't know. You're my superpower, aren't you? Being super powerful. It's Carl. Remind him of what he's waiting for. It means exposing my sneaking around earlier. Carl, you don't want to do this. You're so close to retirement, aren't you? How'd you know my name? You told me, remember? I brought you donuts and we talked about your plans. You got a grandkid my age. If you shoot me, if I die, you're going to have a hard time facing them. I'll be on your mind. I don't want that for you. I'm not threatening you. I'm scared that if you hurt me, you won't forgive yourself. I'm trying to help you avoid that. You're a supervillain. Criminal. I'm supposed to confront criminals and you're just a kid. Yeah. Not all supervillains are cackling evil bastards looking to hurt people. I'm just stealing stuff to try and get by. I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm broke as fuck, Carl. I'm down bad. I can't hold a real job, not with my rep as a mask. I do what I gotta do. Either this or starve. But your boss, he's got more than he could ever need. What's justice to you, Carl? Would you roast a kid stealing a loaf of bread in prison? You have a duty to perform here, kid. You're retiring. What legacy do you want to leave as your last action on the job? Shooting a hungry kid or walking away? I don't like it. Not one bit. But I don't want this on my conscience after today. Think about going straight, kid. We've got choices. Make good ones. Some touch and go moments, but we did it. We've got Crimer app access. As much as I'd love to stick around and loot the place for all its delicious data and valuables, it's time to go. Starting tomorrow, Larceny is headed for the big time. Paper complete. And unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today. We completed the tutorial. We did our first successful caper. That didn't really feel like villainy. It really just felt like normal breaking. But yeah, that has been Penny Larceny, Gig Economy Supervillain. Let's save. And oh god, I'm huge. huge. Hold on, what's going on? Let me zoom out. Yeah, there we go. And what do you guys think? Do you want to see more of Penny Larceny? Let me know in the comments below. I'll probably put a poll in the description. It's a very interesting concept, and I am excited, though it did say that there was sexuality in here, so I hope there's no actual sex scenes. I don't know if it's like, if they just mean sexuality as in like, hey, you can be gay, or like if it meant like actual like boinky boink, boinky doink. I will see you guys next time. I love you and I miss you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.